Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is the home of politics. In the Republic of Kenya, there is a race of the Gen Z group in the Republic of Kenya. And this group has come out clearly, and they are telling the government of President William Samoei Arap Ruto that it should drop the finance bill in its entirety. And the Gen Zs have actually come to the street of the Republic of Kenya, a phenomenon which has never been seen, where young people have come to the streets and they are telling their government that, hey, what you are doing at this time is so painful to the people of this republic. And it is quite very funny that the Gen Z group is not funded by any person in the Republic of Kenya. And this phenomenon is actually surprising and nobody see it coming. Even President William Samoei Ruto never saw this, never thought that the Gen Z as a group is a group which is quite powerful and which can shake the nation. And these Gen Zs have told the parliamentarians that it is time for the parliamentarians, for the government of Kenya to listen to its people, to hear the cry of the people of this republic. And this Gen Z group is actually spread across, because you will find Gen Zs in the church, you will find them outside here in the public, and there's one thing in common with the Gen Z as a group, is that the economical crisis in this republic is quite painful. And they are saying that they are not refusing to pay tax to the government. Is that the hiked taxation is actually paining their economy, is actually making employment to disappear. And that's why they are coming out. And this Gen Z group is a group of unemployment youths. Others are in school. So it is very unique that this phenomenon which has happened in the Republic of Kenya is quite shocking. And also, the Gen Z group has shown the public that the opposition in this republic is actually dead. It is not performing its function. The minority in parliament, they are not performing their functions at all. And they have actually made the public to see the importance of opposition. That if we could have a vibrant opposition which will keep the government into checks, then you will find that this kind of a phenomena will not be there. But because we have the side of opposition which has been hijacked by individuals, that is why when those individuals goes behind the scene, then you will find that the government will not have anybody to check it. And that is why the Gen Zs have said enough is enough. They must come to the streets. They must tell the government how they feel. And the government must be able to listen to its voice. I was quite shocked yesterday when President William Samoei Ruto was in a church service in the central province of this republic. But when the president was coming out of the church, he was not able to speak because if actually found that the Gen Zs were outside the gate of the church waiting for him, telling the president that he must hear their cry. He must reject the finance bill 2024-2025. This actually has surprised many people. And yesterday, being a Sunday, I think the Gen Zs did what they told the public, that they don't want any politician to go to the church service and then to start speaking about the finance bill 2024-2025. What they want is that the parliamentarians must reject that finance bill in totality. But is that possible? That the finance bill can be rejected in totality? That is a question we have to ask. But one thing we must say for real is that the Gen Zs have actually made an impact in this republic. And that is why most of the politicians who had come out chest thumping, they have gone down. They have found that this Gen Z's movement is real and it is spreading in the entire Republic of Kenya like fire. That is why the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah, they have retreated back because now they are saying that they can appreciate the Gen Zs. That is why the Sudi have actually retreated back because Sudi had come earlier and he was actually saying that the Gen Zs, they don't understand why they are going to the streets. But now Sudi is there, is saying that this is, or those are our children. The Gen Zs are our children. And it's good that they have come out so that the government can hear their cry. And Sudi now is saying that he has gone even to the president and he has spoken to the president that he must listen to the cry of the young generation. So that means the Gen Zs have made an impact, a political impact. And what it needs is to sustain that political impact in the Republic of Kenya so that the political class can actually understand that even without a vibrant opposition, people can come out by their own and they can take the government into tows. And if this will be done, and it will be sustained, and probably not by only the Gen Zs, but by the people of the Republic of Kenya, then I am very sure that we are going to make a better Kenya. So the question is about sustainability of what the Gen Zs have done in this republic, where everybody knows that I must be listened to by the government. I have a responsibility to take the government of the day into tows so that it can give the citizen what it had promised them. Because remember, whenever we approach election, that is why we have manifestos from different parties or from different political coalition. And we elect that coalition which actually is able to convince the Kenyans about what it's going to do for them. And therefore, if a coalition is elected, if a certain party is elected to power, then it is the responsibility of the people of Kenya to keep that government into doors. So I am quite happy of what the Gen Zs are doing. And what should be done, as I have said earlier, it's about sustainability of that. The Gen Zs have come out as the people of Kenya, but not as people from a certain tribe. But will that be sustainable even during the time of election, where we approach election as the people of this republic and not a people from different regions of the Republic of Kenya? Can we be able to stand up to a point where we are able to see ourselves as the people of Kenya, but not people of a certain tribe? That is the big question that we must ask ourselves. That is the big thing we must learn from the Gen Zs, that the Gen Zs have come out as the young generation of this republic. And they have made an impact. They have made the government to have a U-turn because of this finance bill. They have made the government now to start listening to the people of this republic. And that is why the government now is saying that it is going to withdraw certain taxes from the finance bill. And many people never saw this coming because they thought the government will not relent from passing the finance bill the way it is. But because of that strength, because of that force of the Gen Zs, now the government is opening its ears to the people of this republic. And now people like Sudi are listening. Because if they could not listen, then they will not have a platform to speak to the people of Kenya anywhere. Because the Gen Zs will not accept to be spoken to for a person who has given them a deaf ear at this time of making this finance bill. I really don't know what's your take. Do you think that what we have experienced, this kind of phenomenon, the momentum can be kept until our election time? Can Kenyans be able to take their government into toes directly? That is the big question. Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to palm into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video thumbs up. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to this YouTube channel, I say thank you and may God bless you abundantly. And lastly, whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to smash the bell button, because once you smash the bell button, you give YouTube permission to notify you so that you can watch our content. And with that, I say thank you and may God bless you all abundantly. Goodbye.